The details regarding Kristin Cavallari's fleeting romantic relationship with Southern Charm cast member Craig Conover are finally being disclosed after much speculation. The protagonist of Honestly Cavallari recently disclosed the fate of their relationship, which concluded shortly after Craig began courting his ex-girlfriend, Paige DeSorbo. Kristin disclosed her affair with Craig during her appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen on Wednesday, June 4th. She clarified that Craig and I were initially acquaintances, and our relationship only lasted for a brief period of time, as visible in the video above. I politely excused myself from the situation the moment I learned of Paige, she continued, confessing that she was still conversing with Craig when she viewed a photograph of them in New York, seemingly together. I observed that photograph and sent him a text message stating, "Hey, let's simply be friends. I am keen to avoid becoming involved in this situation. I was already involved in a love triangle during my time in high school. I am prepared to remain single for the remainder of my life." The mother of 3 expressed her reluctance to engage in another. Finally, that concludes the matter. Craig has since ended his relationship with Paige, and Kristin is currently unmarried. However, she informed WWHL presenter Andy Cohen that she would not pursue a relationship with him again. "Certainly not," she replied. "Craig is an excellent companion." Kristin was initially introduced to Craig and his fellow Southern Charm cast member Austin Kroll when she entered Craig's direct message in anticipation of attending a Charleston event. During a December 2020 appearance on Watch What Happens Live, Austin remarked, "Frankly, she slipped into Craig's direct messages and said, 'I'm coming into town.' So we all went to dinner." He also mentioned that they all clicked and that they traveled to Nashville to visit Kristin shortly thereafter. "We were eager to visit them, and thus we did. It is remarkable how well we all get along." During a September 2023 appearance on Watch What Happens Live, Kristin disclosed her position regarding Austin and Craig. "I am still friends with them, and Austin is scheduled to visit Nashville this week. I anticipate dining with him," she reported at the time. Additionally, she divulged that she had engaged in romantic activities with Craig. "At that time, she suggested that I may have kissed Craig while inebriated." In the early phases of his pursuit of Paige, Craig briefly disclosed his affair with Kristin during Summer House Season 6. During that period, Lindsay Hubbard, a member of the Summer House cast, had mentioned an allegation that she had heard about Craig having an affair with Kristin. Later, he confessed that he had previously interacted with her, but Paige acknowledged that they were casually dating in 2021. In 2021, she stated, "We are at liberty to pursue any course of action." This statement was made during the 6th season of Summer House. Open the door to anyone who wishes to participate. At approximately the same time, Naomi uploaded a photograph of herself and Billy posing on a boat to her Instagram story. The photograph depicts Naomi in a straw bucket hat and a patterned bikini, holding a beverage in her hand and beaming in the presence of Billy. As he seated beside the Southern Charm alum and her companion, Olive, Billy found himself smiling. Using a red heart emoticon, the photo was simply captioned, "Although she and Billy appear to be thriving, her 2 pets, including her lab Olive and cat Omelette, have not been coexisting harmoniously until recently." This month, Naomi shared a photo of her canines snuggled up on the sofa in her idyllic Charleston home on her Instagram stories.